Yo, what is going on, everybody? Carnage back here again, and yeah, I'm in a different spot this time, because have the house to myself for a whole week while I watch my aunt and uncle's pets. Uh, so, a little bit of a different style video than what I'm normally doing. I do apologize for the crappy shirt. This is my sleeping shirt, so I do apologize if it looks a little lived in. It's kind of old, and by kind of I mean at least like 10 years old. So it's been a while since it was first made. Don't know why I'm going really in depth with that, but yeah. Anyway, just showing you guys the comics from past couple weeks. I don't have this week's stuff, which is Wednesday what's today, the 15th? Yeah, 15th of January. Don't have any of that stuff. This is from the previous 2 weeks. Gonna start off with 2 weeks ago for what I picked up for books. First one up, and the only one I haven't read from about 2 weeks ago. Batman number 156, Legacy number 921. Really love the cover on this. Don't really know what's happening in the Batman series at the moment. Have not read it for the past like 4 or past like 2-3 issues, I want to say, but it's been pretty decent so far. If I remember correctly, Bruce got a new hand after the whole what's it called, failsafe arc, and everything. He bought a new house, I know, which it's a pretty decent house, I'd say. That's all I really remember from it, just because, it's like a once-a-month series. And then I also got the Deadpool Wolverine series, and I do apologize if everything's kind of like, flipped around. Don't know how to change that. I'll figure it out eventually, but just bear with me at the moment. Deadpool Wolverine by Percy. Really good series. I know Percy did the previous Wolverine series before this one. Pretty cool one. Deadpool gets mind-controlled, and Wolverine figures out that he gets mind-controlled. And then one of my favorite things in the book is Deadpool pushes Wolverine out of a plane, and then we just see, him get healed up. One of my favorite scenes in the entire book. Really cool. I do recommend that one. It hasn't had an issue 2 yet, but I do recommend you guys check it out. Very fun series, just from that, one issue. One of my personal favorite series, Ultimates. This is issue number 8. Yeah, issue number 8. First appearance of the Ultimate Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, there's something kind of a little sticky something on the cover. Don't know what that is. But yeah, read this. Definitely, like, personally, it's not one of my favorite issues. But it's still a good series all in all. Just personally, this issue, just kind of one of the weaker ones in my opinion. But still, I recommend checking out Ultimates. Very good series so far, done by Camp. Don't remember his first name, but Camp doing very decently on that series. And then this is something cool that they're doing now. This is, a what if this person was a Herald of Galactus. Issue, or the first one that was released was What If Galactus Transformed Hulk? And this one was pretty cool. I really enjoyed this one. They've only done, including this week's books, 3 of them, and that's Hulk, Gambit, Moon Knight, and I believe Rogue is next week, if I'm not mistaken. But really, really cool story. At the end of this one, Hulk basically, talks to the Avengers. He then hulks out and, basically tells the Avengers, I'm going to kick his ass, and then, Hulk goes and, is going to fight the Galactus, which I hate that they cut it off right there. So stupid, but yet such a good series. And speaking of good series, one of my personal favorite ones, this is issue 22. Yeah, 22 of Jed MacKay's Avengers run. And he did the Black Cat series a while ago, so he knows how to write Black Cat. I personally have not read the Black Cat series, but I did read the tie-in for, what was it, the Beyond? Like, I know it wasn't the current Spider-Man series, it was a previous one, like when they were doing the Beyond stuff. That was pretty cool. Really enjoyed that. But yeah, very cool because it's like a heist type issue. And, you know, who else can pull off a heist better than a, you know, Black Cat? And then a good one that I, like one of my favorite ones from this week, Absolute Superman issue number 3. Get to learn a little more about Superman's past. And we do actually get a little sneak preview of the new Aquaman series, which I believe issue 1 came out last week. Personally, I'm not really gonna read it, but I mean, you know, for those of you who do like Aquaman, you can check that out. But yeah, let me just say, we get to see the origin of, you know, Superman's suit, which very, very badass origin, if you ask me. Really enjoyed that. And then this one is truthfully my favorite one from this week. Daredevil's been really killing it with this series. Ahmed, right? Yeah, Ahmed. Ahmed's been killing it with this series. Don't really know what else he's done other than Miles Morales, but let me just say, issue 17 of Daredevil. Whew, my gosh, such a cool series. Especially with the fact that Foggy is now one of the what's it called? Possessed by one of the 7 deadly sins, which I thought was a pretty interesting thing because now Matt Murdock has to go up against, you know, his best friend who is possessed, which very, very cool. And sorry if I keep, you know, looking around like in the background. My aunt and uncle's cat's just kind of snooping around on stuff and thought he was gonna jump up and, you know, break something. And now he's going into my room, so he should be fine. And then this is last week's stuff, and if you're wondering, oh, why is that stuff not bagged and boarded? Well, I'm assuming they might have ran out of bag and boards, like, that week, because they normally send them with bag and boards. Again, I get my comics from starfightercomics.com. Very cool guys, and they will, you know, like, very cool stuff, very cool store. I do recommend you check them out. It's only 2 guys that are in charge, Kevin and Justin. Both really cool guys, 2 very good friends of mine. I do recommend, if you do live in the Sioux City area, go check them out. Or, you know, if you're in Iowa, I recommend stopping by. If, you know, you're close to it, because, you know, it is like from where I'm living, which is Des Moines, it's a 3-hour drive. Sorry for that little tangent, but they're so good, I still order stuff from them. Anyway, from last week's stuff, issue number 12, yeah, 12 of Ultimate Black Panther. Really, really loving this series. We do get to see the continuation of the fight of Ultimate Black Panther, and I don't know if he's Moon Knight or Khonshu. I believe he's Moon Knight in this series, but, you know, the fact that he's also, you know, dressed like Khonshu kind of throws me off a little bit too. Absolute Batman issue number 4. Haven't read this one yet, but let me just say, very good series. I do recommend it. One of the best ones by Jason Aaron, I believe. Or Zack Snyder. Jason Aaron's doing Superman. But let me just say, this series, very good. I can't recommend it any more than I can. Namor, number 6. Yeah. Haven't read the previous issue of Namor, but I'm enjoying this series. It's also done by Jason Aaron, I believe. Which I find it cool that he's doing both a Marvel and a DC series at the same time. It's pretty cool. And then, truthfully, one of my favorites going on at the moment. This is Wolverine issue number 5. Really cool cover too, by the way. We see Lady Shiva, not Lady Shiva, that's more DC. Lady Deathstrike, I mean. Cobra, not Cobra. Sorry, brain farting. Constrictor, and then, oh, I forgot his name. But basically, there's this metal called adamantine, and it's infecting all the people with adamantium. So Constrictor. This dude, I can't think of his name just because I've never read anything with him in it other than this series. And, you know, Lady Deathstrike all have, like, adamantium in their body, and then, you know, metal is taking over that metal, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but at the same time, it's pretty cool. And then this one was actually a pretty good one. I remember reading this one as soon as I, you know, opened up the comic box that I got these in. What if Gambit became the Herald of Galactus? Very cool one. I really thought this was a very unique, like, choice to be a you know, like one of the heralds. Was blanking out on the word, but very cool. I really do recommend this one too. Uh, like so far, they've been pretty good. I'm excited to read the Moon Knight one just because Moon Knight's one of my favorite characters at the moment. So, yeah. And then a series which I am kind of behind on because I'm missing one of the issues. DC versus Vampires World War V, right? Yeah. Let me just say, if you've never read DC Vampires, I recommend it. One of the better series going on at the moment by DC. That's in Elseworlds. And such a cool series. Really hate the fact that I'm missing one issue. And now I'm just excessively behind it. But Matthew Rosenberg really doing very well on this series. Can't say enough good things about it. I know a lot of people kind of skeptical about it. But I mean, you know. For me, it's kind of like Deceased just with vampires. And I really loved Deceased. All of it was amazing. World's End, the first series, and then I forgot what the last one was called, but you know, Deceased 3, where Alfred became the fucking Spectre. That shit was amazing. Another good series going on at the moment that I was behind on, but you know, recently just caught up on. This is issue number 8 of Uncanny X-Men. Beautiful looking cover too, by the way. Really cool fight with Professor X as well. Really enjoyed that. And then The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 8, or not 8, 65, 8 Deaths of Spider-Man. Really enjoyed this one. I also really do love the cover on it as well. Very, very cool cover. Really do love the colors. And this is kind of like a little bit of continuation from the previous fight in issue number 64. And let me just say, that one's kind of a little big one, in my opinion. Like, out of, you know, the 5 issues by the new author. Or, you know, writer, I mean. Oh, hi, buddy. Come on. You're okay. You don't have to stare at me. Good dog. Yeah, my aunt's dog is also here. Hi, bud. No, buddy. You don't have to... No, okay? Thank you. And then this one, I'm actually really enjoying this series as well. It's only on its 2nd issue. This is issue number 2 of All New Venom. I got the variant cover, and let me just say, this is a beautiful variant. And, well, in this one, it's not so much a spoiler, but we found out who is not going to be, you know, Venom, and it is sadly not Luke Cage, which I think would have been a phenomenal choice to be Venom, in my opinion. But, you know, we get to find out who is the actual host in issue number 5. Just saw that on Instagram, I believe. It was either Instagram or Facebook. Very excited for, you know, that. And then that was all the comics I've picked up. And I did just find this, like, today as well. Haven't been to GameStop in, like, almost a month. So, decided to, you know, see what they had, check up on, you know, if they had anything cool. And the only Marvel Legend that they really had that wasn't, like, an old one was this. And it was the only one from the wave there, too. Kind of debating on whether I should open it or not. Like, it does have, you know, some damage right there. Because, like, I was kind of debating on keeping this in the box, but I mean, you know, if it's already, like, cracked and broken open, like, I mean, I may just, you know, just open it. And I know it is on the Amazing Fantasy 15 body, which one of my favorite action figures just in general. But not so sure. Maybe I'll do a giveaway with it at some point. Not so sure. I'll sit on it for a little while and, you know, decide from there. But, excuse me. But yeah, very happy to find this. And I also did pick up some more figures, which will be shown in the next clip. And yeah, so enjoy seeing those action figures. Alright, and then here are the action figures I picked up. I picked up the Hyperion and, what's his name, Dr. Spectrum 2-pack. That was like half price. It was only like $25, a little over $25. I then also got the 2-pack with Sabretooth. let me just say, this Wolverine, way better than I thought it was. Like, really cool. And then this Sabretooth right here, which let me just say, I am in love with this Sabretooth. And then I finally picked up my first ever Mezco, the Mezco Cable, and his eyes do light up. I can't really show it at the moment, but yeah, these are all the action figures I've picked up, so very, very happy with that. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace.